I'm very proud of the fact that this school has a very comprehensive set of documents and policies and procedures for managing all aspects of risk assessment and safety management for students. And that's absolutely a vital part of any school's armoury in making sure that the children in their care remain safe and secure. However, as a head teacher of a school, and indeed as a father of 3 children, I totally believe that the safest way to keep children going forward in the future, that their own security and health is protected, is that they're able to make decisions themselves. And to do that, children need to be put into circumstances where they have to use their own personal resources to make a decision about a situation.
My role is Health and Safety Officer, and it involves making sure that youngsters are safe at all times, both on the premises, so it's buildings and equipment and activities, and of course when they go off-site, and the phrase there is off-site visits. And the key to everything is risk assessment, and making sure that we've anticipated what may happen and put controls in place to make sure that it's handled.
Yeah? Yep. All right, pose.
By allowing youngsters at this school to do all sorts of different activities, ranging from skiing to Duke of Edinburgh to camping to walking trips, any number of different contributors to their experiences, they gain in personal confidence, but more importantly, knowledge. They actually learn about different situations. So if at some point they find themselves needing to make a decision, perhaps a very important decision that may impact on their own health and safety, they have the confidence and indeed the knowledge to make that decision reasonably so.
You learn new skills as well as you do learn skills in class, but you're also learning like putting up a tent, first aid, because you have to learn first aid to do the Duke of Edinburgh. So, such as, say, if you was on the school field, you'd be able to use it in school as well, because as someone fainted the other day, and we had to put them into the recovery position.
The teachers in King's Langley School take, taking students into the outdoors, they do take it very responsibly. We have a good staff training programme, and we actually have our own health and safety officer. Now, each person who does an activity has to do their own risk assessment and everything that's associated with that. But I'm pleased to say, in spite of the onerous task of the paperwork, we haven't actually stopped doing trips. In fact, if I would say that I think, in fact, that we do even more. So we haven't let the paperwork get in our way.
Although clearly we can never completely eliminate all risks and dangers that children may face, I think we can always reduce them to a completely acceptable, lowest possible level that we can. And we do that by very careful risk assessment, by managing through excellent documentation exactly what could or might go wrong on a particular trip or activity.
When we actually went on the expedition the other week, we found what kind of food to take to keep you going in case you get tired, or maybe even taking a first aid kit, that was on the list that we had to take in case anyone got hurt. So I think they, especially in the training sessions, told us about what kind of stuff we needed to take to make sure that we were safe during our expedition.
Right, Bill, you got that.
If we help students to access risks safely, I'm not saying wrap them up in cotton wool, but I am suggesting that the risks should really only be potential risks. And if we can actually set up scenarios for the students where they actually have a chance to try out these risks as safely as possible, then what they learn from that, they can apply in later life.
I think if you've given a youngster a great deal of opportunity to develop self-esteem and personal confidence, it is unlikely that they're going to be picked on. They'll know how to manage it. It may well be they'll know I'll avoid that group of lads over there and I'll take a different route. It's as simple decision-making as that. Or it may be that their whole demeanour is such that they're not going to be challenged by a particular group of people because they have that sense of personal confidence and I am able to look after myself.
Well, activities outside school, I do think that we learn leadership. And I do think that we can learn responsibility to work for ourselves and be teamwork as well. It's something else we learn.
The concept of this school has always been to prepare children for life, not just for passing examinations. So that, just to name a few key areas, tolerance, leadership, help to the community, all those things are a very important part of what we want them to learn while they're with us.